Good morning. I am back. I had so many questions from the video the other day, and so I thought I would answer a few and kind of get ready with you guys again. And remember, I've been using different products to show you all the different ways. So always my first step, Mario or the Trader Joe's. I like them both. I have been using this one more lately. It's rose water. It is so refreshing. Helps tone down the redness of your skin and just all the way around. I've already put my Lumify eye drops in. Big yes every day. 1 drop only, or 1 use. A lot of times I do 2 drops. I already have my CeraVe on. And I had a lot of questions on like the SPF, so I kind of grabbed all the ones I use. They're all here. So I love Dr. Ginsburg's BB cream. Is probably the one I use the most of. It does have 50 in it. The Dior Snow also has 50. These are all BB creams, by the way. The Revisions has 45. Aunt Nancy said something about asking, or maybe she was saying that it had the SPF. The Tarte Clay has 15. The Tarte BB cream has 30. And the Neo has 30. So I tend to mix this. I kind of layer them up. It just depends on, like, honestly, like this one stays in my bathroom. These two stay in my makeup bag. This stays in my case. So it just depends on where I'm at. Today I'll put on, I really love the Revisions. And I haven't used it in a while, so you'll see me do all the others. So I honestly, it just takes just a little bit. Most of the time I use my fingers. Sometimes I use a brush. This is just a foundation brush. And I'm going to just, again, those faces. I mean, they're so weird. Oh, happy April Fools. So I'm not doing any pranks, but for real, we did launch today for Ivy League. And that's so exciting. And so many people have asked me, like, what is it? So go and check it out, ivyleagueprofessional.com, and see. And it's not, I've got to give a shout out to Lacey. She's our virtual assistant, and she, like, when we say we want it to happen, she's basically done it. You see how that just gave like a little bit of color to my skin? Love that it does that. So the other day, this one, like I said, doesn't need any introduction. The Tarte, this one was light sand. It's a little light, but I like it. But to be honest, the vanilla by NARS is what I'm normally using. Since I have gotten a little bit older, I do have Wisdom Lines. So I just, for an everyday use, I like this one. But I like both. Sometimes the tape, the Shape Tape, I always say that backwards, is like too thick and it dries so fast. You really should just be doing one eye at a time with it. A lot of times I just use my same brush. I'm gonna use my finger. And this one does not dry as fast. So my eyelids, you see how dark they are? That is from Lash Grower from all these years. So, I technically don't have to put eyeshadow on, but you can hear Ginger in the background. I'm gonna try to be a little faster. It took that video like 24 hours. I don't know if y'all been having any trouble with your internet since everyone's home. And I have like boosters and everything, and it has definitely been weird. So I always have those little red dots. So when I'm teaching this in a class, I always say to kind of fan it out just enough to where like light hits, because that's the places that you really put your concealer as well as your highlighter normally. And I am going to show you how to put the Tila eye brightener over makeup. The other day I used it under, so I'm going to do it both ways. And we're just kind of making this up as we go. Again, winging it, one of our mottos for life. If your product kind of dries on your face when you're doing it, you can always respray rose water or the MAC Fix Plus to soften it back up and then continue to work. Normally from here, I'm going to do the Pharmacy Eye Primer. And this is so pretty on that I could do this and just mascara. It's got like a really, can y'all see the nice shimmer? And I just kind of put it all over. Again, using my finger. A lot of times eye primers are too thick for me to use a brush. I feel like they just get caked all in there and the product goes in the brush. Can you tell? It's got like that little bit of shimmer and it's like a pinky color. It's real pretty. Gonna put some more Vaseline on my lips. So if y'all tell me what y'all want to see, I am gonna do my full out glam. I wish I could do it on somebody else's face. It's so weird, like not going to work and not painting someone's face. Like, it's like, am I gonna remember those steps? I don't know if I've ever not. I mean, I've taken a week vacation, but 3 weeks, I mean, is it gonna be like you getting on a bike and you just remember? Oh my goodness, the thoughts for that. Okay, so I am a little bit of the Laura Mercier, my under eye. So I'm gonna put Well Rested on. But one thing I've learned with Well Rested, because that is my secret weapon, it doesn't do as good without having a little powder underneath it. It turns like kind of gooey or gray. So right now with the powder, I'm just setting the areas super lightly that in your T-zone where we produce the most oil. So that's gonna kind of sit. Again, I'm doing natural, so I don't like to wear a lot of makeup to work. Or even just kind of like around the house. I just like to make sure I've got my SPF and just a little bit of color, and I go. I'm going to go ahead and set the Well Rested on. I get asked more questions about this product than probably any other product, and it is our secret weapon at work. So Well Rested, you got to get it. And it's basically a concealer. If you're in my chair, you have this product on you. And the girls, we in our little group text, it's been so funny. Like, who Mrs. Mill saying, just a little bit more. What about a little more Well Rested, a little more lip, a little more blush? I should do, I always say that. So on any little redness, I'll always kind of, which I always had this, I kind of pack it. Or if you've got like a bump or something going on, it will definitely cover it up. So that's gonna sit and cook in. All the young kids created the word baking. When I was younger, we didn't have a product like that. And so I would take white eyeshadow and crush it and put it under my eyes. I will say I look like a raccoon in a ton of photos. Thank God for Well Rested. So I'm taking my bronzer. This is the Tom Ford. I did put it on a brush today. And I'm just kind of highlighting right under. I have like a hooded eye, so I go into where that bone is and I just kind of pop a little in there. And this is just kind of like my start. Honestly, it could also be that I'm just gonna roll out with it. Again, happy April Fools. I'm so pumped about Ivy League. We've worked super hard on, and it's not, you know, it's not fully done, but we've got like our start to it, and there's so much we want to do, and you gotta take baby steps with it. So I'm gonna wait on the liquid blush. Okay, so I have that on a lot of times. I'll be honest, a lot of times I just do, this is it for me. I do some blush and mascara and go. But today I'll do a little extra since I have nothing to do. Clean out my brows. Let's talk about the shape of the brows. So your start should be down your nose, your in, and your arch in like the center of the pupil. I've got some dye on mine right now, or I did like last night. I did a facial and put a little dye, so that's why mine look a smidge stronger. But I like them extra bold. I'm always, y'all know that, I'm always working on my brows. They're never straight. They're not sisters, or they're not twins, they're just sisters. Or they're more like not sisters. One's a stranger. I mean, they do the weirdest things. So the dye will be kind of bold. I'll have to do that with you guys. I use 1,000 lash and brow dye from Amazon. It's like $10. Super easy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw on Maybelline gel pot or the stick. My go-to. It's always my jam. I'm gonna just take an angled brush, or really any kind of brush I can find that's small, and I'm gonna put that in my waterline. We're gonna go over to Mother's for some social distancing in the backyard. And actually bought me some ferns. Someone did a delivery. Taking the NARS. So the other day y'all saw me do the cream stick. I'm gonna do the liquid, but I also love the powder. Amazing. I do a different brush for this. I mean a little, so I'm just tapping it. Oh, that went in the wrong place. This is why you should look in the mirror. The phone, again, it's so hard. It'll go bold, but when I blend out my Well Rested, it won't look like that. Or it will. We shall see. Okay, a dab. Seriously, it's a little bitty dab. So I'm going to blend out my Well Rested. The wonderful faces. So remember, I only have bronzer on my eyes. And a lot of people were asking about like the products. Yes, I have a link that has them all in it, or versions of them. I can definitely send it out. I'm gonna use the bronzer. I've grabbed a different one, Tom Ford, NARS, Hoola, all amazing. And I am going to just put a little on. And you put it like in the place, like a 3, again, the places that the sun hits. I'm gonna throw on some Revolutions highlighter. And mascara. Better Than Sex. Here go the faces. I can't wait to show y'all the full out glam. And don't forget, we can do virtual classes on Zoom or FaceTime, and we can do it with your makeup bag. Oh, I hit my... I can show y'all how to clean up. And don't forget to check out that. Since that was really wet, I'm just gonna run my finger. I'm gonna do one little hit on the bottom. And since I'm around the house, I'm not gonna do anything else. And this is it. I'm still in my pajamas. Happy day 99 of March. And don't forget to check out Ivy League. Makeup Mel loves you guys.